about to get on. Today we're getting the YouTube app.
Hi Drastic Cuties, Winnie here. Today we got Rumi from the K-pop Demon Hunters. So let's get started. To draw.
Let's restart it.
Hi Drastic Cuties, Winnie here. Today we got Rumi from the K-pop Demon Hunters. So let's get started. To draw cute Rumi, let's first start by drawing her eyes. So I'm going to start right here with a circle. And then I'm going to come across about this wide and draw another circle. There. So now that my two circles in, I'm going to make them draw so cute eyes with two small circles inside for highlights. And a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. There are just days when the circles are easier to draw, and there's sometimes it's just all over the place, like today. Okay, bear with me here. And I'm going to have to do a lot of cleaning up with these circles, with these eyes. I have the pressure of trying to make them look perfect, right? Because I'm trying to show you here, so... Okay, so now these eyes in, let's come to the sides right here, and we're just going to draw in a curve, and we're going to thicken it up. And same thing on the other side. There. And then I'm going to come to the top of each eye, and say about right here, we're going to draw the brow, and I'm just going to go a slight slant. All the way, and then we just kind of angle it down a little bit and then thicken it up. Same thing over here. So about right here, slight angle, and just come down a little bit and thicken it up. There. Then let's give her a sweet smile. So about right here in the center area, about here, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a curve and bring it up slightly. There. Then let's frame her face. So I'm come to, let's say, the top of the eye. So right next to these lashes, about right here. Same thing here. And I'm just going to curve and draw this curve around the eye. And same thing here. And I'm going to find my center and see about how low I want her chin. So let's say about right here. Let's go ahead and bring it down, this curve for her face. And we bring it all the way down to the chin here. Make it nice and sharp. So about right here. And same thing here. So curve. And connect. There. Okay, so then we're just going to imagine an oval for her head. So let's just go up. And as I go up, I'm going to slant in a little bit. Same thing over here, just right next to her brows. And let's go up. And let's say about right here, we're going to go in, creating this oval. And so then about right here, I'm going to just kind of give it a little curve that dips right in the center. And then just go ahead and finish it off. A slight slant and connect. There. Okay, so now that we have that, let's come back to where the eyes are. Right about here, I'm going to draw her ear. And just some details. in the ear. So same thing on the other side, but right here. And then on this side, before I forget, I'll draw an earring. So right here, circle, and then maybe this general shape right here. And on this side, it's just going to be 2 circles on the ear. Then from there, let's go to the top, and we need to draw this braid. So with this curve right here, we're going to create this kind of rounded off heart, I guess. So just one first layer, much smaller, about right here. Then we're going to go up another one right on top of it. It's going to be a little bit wider.
That's
and
cool.
One more.
That's a cool drawing.
And we're just going to kind of slant towards this side because her braid is kind of going this way. But before I finish that, I'm going to come back to here just so I know how high to bring that. We're going to come right about here, and we're going to finish off her hair. So right here, I'm going to say, let's have her head about here. And then we're just going to kind of angle it and connect. So same thing here, slight angle and connect.
1 second you're tucking them in, the next, your heart's racing.
And connect. From there, I'm going to add some details. So right about here, I'm just going to draw these curves to give this part some detail in her hair. And same thing here. There. And then let's go ahead and finish off this top part of her braid. So I'm going to bring this in right about here, just kind of wobble and in. So it's just kind of more towards this side, leaning a little bit. There. And then let's come back, we're about here, and we're just going to start with one big curve just to simplify everything, and then maybe another one here. Let it go. And then let's come back here. And we're just building around as we go down. So it's just going to get bigger and bigger just so that we can not have to draw so much detail. So then from there, I'm just going to stop and work on her body first before we finish the rest of her braids. So let's come back to the center, and right about here, I'm going to give her a little neck.
That's a cool drawing.
Line.
That's nice.
And then right here, we're going to cut it off with 2 angles. I know it's really detailed, but it's very important. So we need to draw this for her jacket. These 2 little lines, and then right about here, I'm going to bring it down. Just to give it a little bit of an opening. And then come back right here, come down a little bit. And then we're going to draw angle line down for her shoulders. So about right here, same thing on the other side. Kind of the width of her face, about. So then let's come back here, and we're going to cut this off right here for her collar. And I'm going to add a little curve right there because she has kind of like this turtleneck top. Then let's bring this down. And a little bit more. Say about right there. I'm going to come to about here and just draw a line across for her crop top. And before I forget, I'm going to put in her necklace right here. So I'm just going to draw a circle and then connect it. Okay, so then from there, I'm going to say about right here. I'm going to angle this down and connect. So that at least we have this in. And same thing on the other side. There. So we've created that piece. Then let's keep going. We're going to come in a little bit, add a little angle, and connect. So this is going to be where her belt is. And let's come back in here. Draw a curve right here. Then we can go ahead and start her shorts. So pop this part out. And coming back to the center, so let's say about right here, I'm going to add a little angle line, and we're going to draw 2 lines right here coming out for her beginning of her legs. So let's bring this down.
This is a slow
and
drawing.
about right there,
Right
go
here.
ahead and connect for her
This
shorts.
is a slow drawing.
So same
That's
thing
cool.
here. There. Now we can go ahead and continue. So let's go ahead and draw her legs. So we're going to work on this side first. So we're going to bring this out at an angle. This is going to come in. And we're just going to get thinner as we come down. But you know what? Let's do this. I'm going to cut it off about right here. Sorry. I think we're just because I want to pop out her boots. So I'll just continue this, but cutting it off, and we're just going to continue as if we're drawing her legs. So it's a little bit thinner, and then about here we're just going to flare it out for her, the shoe part, and connect. So same thing on the other side.
That's a nice drawing. Never heard of that before. Never heard about that 7 years ago.
There. And then for some details, if you want, you can put a curve here for the bottom of her boot. And you know what, I'm going to try my best, and right about here, I'm going to draw this curve shape. And we're going to go up. I'm going to try, okay, to draw this stripe that goes up her boot. There. I'm trying to do this lightly so it's not so easy. Very lightly on my fingers here. And there, we did it. Okay, so then from there, let's draw her arms. So let's have this one to your side. So I'm just gonna bring this out a little bit, round it off, and come down, and about right here where her waist is, come in, and then out to about right here on her hand. So stop about right there, thicken up the sleeves. So, and then cut it off. Then let's draw her hand. So we're just going to draw a thumb and fingers and bring it up. Now on this side, let's have it on her hips. So about right here. Bring this down, thicken it up just like the other side. And I want her hands about here. So right about here, we're going to cut it off and just thicken up her sleeves. And same thing, angle, and her fingers. So then now we can go ahead and finally finish off her braid. So just come in. Just gonna try to simplify this as much as possible. So it looks like braids, but without drawing all the details. So let's just imagine it's coming through. So let's see about right here. And then coming through about here. So I'm just going to draw these curves coming down, add a curve to about here, and it's about right here. Hopefully that helps you draw the braids. And then come right about here, tie it off, and then a tail. There. Okay, so now we can finally put in more details. So let's come back to her jacket, and right about here, we need to cut this off.
Hey, Dad,
This
you
is
want to play
black,
Mario
little detail
Kart?
here. And this is as well. And on this side is the zipper, so it'll come down. Just drawing these lines. And I am totally trying to simplify all of this, so here, and then there's some graphics going on. So hopefully this helps you. I know I'm kind of simplifying a lot of this stuff, but it's just too many details to draw, so cut it off here. There's this little design part here, and very important part is here, so this design here, so I'll kind of try to follow it.
Dad, you want to play Mario Kart? Hold on.
There, something like that, and then
You want to play Mario Kart?
oh gosh. Okay. You know what? Just doesn't matter when we color it in. There, just some lines in there. And so let's see about here. Same thing. Let's see here. And then in this part right here, if you want to draw that part that's on her shoulder, I'm just going to come right here. Probably have to erase that later and draw in these 3 spikes just so that you know that there's this little detail here. And then on her shorts, where the band is, we have this little center coming down to a zipper. 2 straps. Side right here, the line. Zipper pocket. And zipper here as well. Okay, and I think that's enough detail, right? On the shorts. So they're all done. I really hope you love my version here of Rumi from the K-pop Demon Hunters. Hi, dress.